and then I don't think we loaded the Shirley logo, but we're going to try out the new challenge creator that's powered by AI, and we're gonna basically try to replicate the miracle over the Hudson and see if we can actually make a few landings and see whether Shirley can help us perform those. So the first thing we're going to do is actually pull up the new challenge creator with Shirley and see whether that can actually help us go and generate that challenge pretty much instantly. We're going to have to pick a different aircraft, of course, in a different location. But sounds good, Shirley. You down to help us with that?
Absolutely. Let's build something fun. What aircraft and location are you thinking for this challenge?
All right, so we're going to go to FlyShirley.com. Let's fly, and actually inside the challenge creator page now, we have a brand new generate with AI functionality. So I don't know, we'll just type in miracle over the Hudson. Yeah, so, I mean, is there anything special that we're trying to do with this? And Shirley, how about you activate assistant mode? Because I got Joe here too, and we're trying to coordinate.
Well, the engines should be out. I don't know if there's a way to directly simulate a bird strike, but as long as the engines are out and velocity is up, we're good. We could also cut them ourselves after we're already in the air.
Well, I think the challenge can automatically activate. Challenge should kill the engines at the appropriate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, altitude. Nobody, you don't, with Shirley, you don't have to spell correctly.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm thinking that we also may not need to tell like the AI system what type of aircraft to use. Hopefully, it can figure that out for itself.
Yeah, using researched data or something like that.
Historical context.
Historical context. We want to do a land, like basically we want to fly it.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. We're just gonna generate challenge. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite the existing one. That's something we've been working on a long time ago. It's pretty crufty, but at this point, yeah, we just wait a little bit, and then we'll get back a challenge here. I don't know what it's gonna end up giving us.
So, I mean, I think the two versions of it that are potentially interesting are one where we try to just land it without engines on the Hudson, like as Silly did. I think the other test that would be pretty interesting is if we see if we can take it back to LaGuardia without engines and without landing on any buildings or anything unhinged like that.
Yeah. So let's just double check here. We are streaming, we are recording, but we've got it back. Hudson River landing. Shirley's gonna today we're studying the events of the miracle on the Hudson. And maybe I'll make this a little bit bigger for everybody so you see this remotely. Please load your aircraft at LaGuardia. Did this start at LaGuardia? Was this did the miracle? It's, I mean, I guess that makes sense. The we will depart, and then departure, and then we're looking for the strike. All right, so you see here, right here, you got the engines being seized, both of them. So that should probably do it. I joked to Joe earlier that actually, like, we don't actually need a yoke because we don't need like a throttle quadrant with like a dual engines because we actually have no engines for this. But
as long as we have a stick, I think we're good.
I think we're good, and the Airbus is known for that. And so we'll put this here in the middle when it's ready. But
announce birds.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
Sure is exactly what happened in the cockpit.
I mean, maybe
see that.
Yeah, birds. Yeah, that would definitely do it. So we're gonna go navigate to that page. So
my one thing is, like, can we just teleport ourselves so that we don't have to start at the airport? Because that's a while of kind of like kind of uninteresting run up to the moment where we have to yell birds.
So Shirley, we'll see you over on the other page, and then we'll be yelling birds jointly.
Yeah. Also, this landing on the Hudson will probably grade that to ACS standards as well.
Yeah, we'll need to grade that to ACS standards, obviously. All right, cool. Great. So let me go over to X-Plane and get us like repositioned. Which airliners do we have by default? I'm pretty sure we got an A320. We've got an A330,
Close enough.
which is probably close enough here.
Yeah.
And I'll get this window restored to its normal integrity here. And now you see that it's not limiting which aircraft we're going to be in, so that's good. So let's go pick on the A330. We're going to go over to LGA, and I don't know, did it say which runway we're taking off of? I think maybe 3-1 makes some sense. I'm gonna hang up on this shirt on Shirley over here, and then yeah, Lufthansa. What livery? What livery do we need?
That's a good question.
That's
for
a
Shirley.
really good question for Shirley. I'm gonna start this call here, and then Shirley will definitely help us figure that out.
Today we are studying the events of the Miracle on the Hudson. Please load your aircraft at LaGuardia, KLGA, preferably an A320 or similar airliner. Let me know
Well-
when you're on the runway and ready for the briefing.
Shirley, before we get started on that, we actually need to know what livery the plane had, so we can
wait,
replicate
hold
that
on.
in our simulator.
Hold on, we're on the wrong microphone here. But as Joe was saying, we need to know what livery. It's very important that we know which livery, but we can only choose between Air Canada, Air Asia. We don't have a lot of great options. I think we just got to choose one that we like.
Virgin Atlantic, perhaps?
We do like them,
Yeah.
which is a good reason enough to, yeah, or we could choose Swiss because that's always fun. But so A330, I think that's pretty, that's as pretty close as we're gonna get, Shirley. So, which runway would be best?
Roger, I hear you. A330 it is. For the scenario, we need runway 4 at LaGuardia. That's the departure runway flight 1549 used on January 15th, 2009. Load up on runway 4 at KLGA when you're ready.
All right, we're loading it up now. Anything else we need to know before we get started?
Perfect. While you're loading, here's the brief. We're recreating U.S. Airways Flight 1549, January 15th, 2009. You'll depart runway 4, and at around 2,800 feet, we'll simulate the bird strike that took out both engines. Your job is energy management. You'll need to dead stick it into the Hudson River because making it back to any runway won't be possible. Let me know once the sim connects and you're on the runway.
Shirley, I thought there was controversy about that, but yeah. Anyway, we're here for it.
There's always debate after the fact, but the NTSB concluded both engines failed and no airport was reachable. We're here to experience what the crew faced. The time pressure and energy management challenge, standing by for your sim to connect.
All right, let's just make sure we are on the right, we got the right stuff happening here, and make sure we got the video in the right place. We'll put the video over here for everybody at home. And okay, sounds good. I think we are probably good to go. Yeah, what's next?
Connected. You're on runway 4 at LaGuardia. Parking brake is set, engine spooled up. Here's the scenario.
Hey, Shirley, can
Your
you
US
unset the parking
Airways-
brake for us?
Brakes off.
Nice.
You interrupted the scenario, Joe. You ruined the challenge. All right, please continue.
Your
Shirley,
flight
please continue.
1549 cleared for takeoff runway 4. Climb runway heading to 1500, then turn left heading 360. At around 2,800 feet, both engines will fail. Take it when you're ready.
All right, Shirley. And 1549, clear takeoff runway 04, 1,500 feet.
Birds.
Yeah, request a progressive instructions on the turns here. Oh, set the flaps to the takeoff position.
Flaps to takeoff, Cactus 1549, cleared for takeoff runway 4. Climb runway heading to 1500, then turn left heading 360 and climb to 3000.
Shirley, we
I'll
need
call
the
your
slats.
Flaps are at takeoff position. Slats should be extended with them. You're all set for departure.
All right, we'll just do it. Okay, that's better. Clear for takeoff, 1549. You'll call everything.
Roger, rolling. I'll call your turn at 1500.
This perfectly recreates having not a good center line tracking. I see there's the V1 coming up here. Not a big airline guy.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up, Shirley. You can grab that.
Gear up.
All right. Can you manage the slats?
Takeoff. Climbing through 400. Mid.
Okay.
Passing 1500. Turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, 1549.
Roger, left to 360. Continue climb to 3000.
Continue to 3000, 1569.
Roger, continue to 3000.
1549, continue 3000.
Roger, continue climb to 3000.
Shirley, yep, 1549, continuing to 3000.
Approaching 2800, almost there.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Birds! Birds! All right, so this is the part where we got to do some quick thinking. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, Shirley. Joe, don't cut off Shirley. Shirley's the most critical part. Where's the Hudson even? Oh, well, you don't want to stall. That sounds bad.
There's
And
a river over there. Maybe.
There's definitely a river over there. Shirley, full flaps.
We've lost both engines.
Damn it.
Starting APU. Maintain best glide around 200 knots. You're descending fast. The Hudson is off your left side, west of your position.
All right, Shirley. Put the flaps down or something. I don't know what we need.
Do what you think is best.
Negative on flaps yet. You need speed for glide range. LaGuardia is behind us.
Sync rate.
Teterboro is too far. We're going in the Hudson, turn left heading 220 to align with the river.
That river over there looks pretty good, I would say. It looks pretty freaking good.
Yeah, you know, we got a lot of ground to cover.
We have a lot of ground to cover, Shirley.
Maybe in the mouth of the river, right there.
I can't bank like that.
Okay, okay.
Shirley, we need full flaps, otherwise we're not even going to make it over there. Oh.
200. 100.
At
Negative.
least we have flaps.
Keep-
Full flaps immediately.
40. 40.
Gear up. Confirm gear is OP.
30.
Flaps are at 2, that's good.
20.
You're at 50 feet.
Okay,
The nose
didn't
up,
quite
wings
make
left.
it to the Hudson.
I mean, I think I see it wrong.
Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Hey.
Textbook. Just textbook. Where's those ferries? Are they gonna help us get off the plane now?
Yeah, look, this is a beachfront landing.
Attention all aircraft.
That was very challenging.
Yeah.
Very, very, very. Oh, look at those wings go.
I like seeing the wings bounce like that. Seems real. Hey, this is one of those ferries. It's gonna come rescue us.
Oh,
Or is that a
we're
sailboat?
porpoising. Ah.
You know, this really could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah, there's no flames. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, I don't know what it's doing. It's like that's like a nollie.
We're too close to the shore is the issue.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, I think if we had set those flaps a little earlier, I don't know, would the plane have been able to coast higher over those buildings?
I thought so. I thought if you had actually done what we told you to do and set the flaps, that we would have actually had a little bit more glide range because that's how flaps work.
Yeah, Shirley, any comment on that?
Now we've interrupted Shirley for like 15 minutes straight. It's going to take 2 minutes
You're
to respond.
down. That's what matters.
It is a miracle, isn't it?
Shirley, is that all you have to say? Oh.
All right, let's.
Uh-huh.
All right, I think we
You're
should
on the
retry this, but like where we try to go back to LaGuardia.
Let's debrief. How
Oh,
did the
because we were
energy
skipping it
management
like a
feel?
rock
Did you have enough
so
time
many
to process
times, it was-
everything, or was it overwhelming?
Shirley kept thinking that everything was above the ground
I
and then
see.
back on the ground because the airplane kept being somewhat non-physical.
Yeah.
So then it kept on waking up and interrupting itself anyway. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. Definitely not. Wasn't the most fun. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. That's what I would say.
And A320, I guess, would probably have a little bit less mass behind it. And
That's
it would be
true.
even more difficult to get it to the water.
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether the A320 would be easier. It was just more nimble because I was having a hard time even controlling this thing at all while I was like burning over the trees. You know, I guess it's just a hazard living that close to the water. If an airplane gets the stretch through glide.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should try it again. That was very fun though.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty great. All right, so we just dumped Shirley here. Let's see if we got anything else going on. Right. I don't know. Oh, maybe we didn't even update the stream text, whatever. But this is a fun one. Okay. Do it again.
All right. I do have to probably.
Oh, okay.
Head
Go
out
has
on
to
that.
leave.
Today we are
All
studying
right.
the events of the miracle on the Hudson. Please load your aircraft at LaGuardia KLGA.
Oh, dude, there's
preferably
no
an
way we could. You
A320
got
or
time for one
similar
more.
All right. All
Let me
right.
know
got
when
time
you're
for
on the
one more.
runway and ready for the briefing.
All right, so I'm gonna put this on the other microphone. Are you gonna do this one? Or you want me to do this one? Joe's kind of a novice, but he's getting better. Shirley, set takeoff slats.
You know, when it comes to dumb shit in flight simulators, I'm kind of a seasoned expert. So
That is very true. Shirley, set takeoff slats, and I guess now we're combining the two things. It's like, can Shirley help a novice pilot avoid catastrophe?
all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and take throttle to full here.
Shirley, set the takeoff slats.
Yeah. Also unset the parking brake.
Roger, I can't directly control your flaps or slats, but for takeoff in the A330, you'll want flaps 2 or 3.
Yes,
We're
you
all set on
can.
runway 4 at LaGuardia with engines spooled up. Here's the brief. We're recreating U.S. Airways
Turn it
Flight
down, turn it down.
1549.
Go ahead, Shirley. We're so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, give the program.
No
man.
worries, here's the brief. We're recreating U.S. Airways 1549, January 15th, 2009. Shortly after takeoff at around 2,800 feet, we'll simulate the bird strike that took out both engines. Your job is to manage energy and get us down safely in the Hudson River. Returning to any airport won't be possible. Release the parking brake when you're ready to roll.
All right, release the parking brake and set the slats, Shirley. I'm gonna have to discipline Shirley here.
Brake released, flaps 2 set, you're cleared for takeoff runway 4.
All right, off we go. Can Shirley do two calls at once like that?
Yeah,
Seems like it worked.
yeah. The slats just take a minute to come down,
Good.
and I'll go ahead and switch the view here to give you a little
I'm
better.
thinking they'll be down by the time I reach takeoff speed.
By the
on
time
this
you hit the
runway.
water, the slats.
Hey, Shirley, at what point should I pull back on the stick here?
It varies by airplane, so I don't know if this one's gonna
Rotate
be
around
possible.
140 to 150 knots. You've got plenty of runway.
All right. We're getting there. We're getting there.
There's a little indicator.
Okay.
Just don't overcook it.
Don't overcook it. Understood. All right. Yeah, seems like we're climbing. Everything's good in this plane, and you know, we're just gonna. Do we get to like any kind of head start with regard to like turning back towards the runway, or we just need to fly like straight away from this runway until we hit 2,800?
And Shirley's a little bit behind the plane here, so I'm going to go ahead and transition the pace.
All right. Climbing gently.
Whoa.
Okay, I think,
Birds! We've lost thrust on both engines. Starting the
yeah,
engine.
Shirley,
Give us the
birds.
best
Stall.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to do some kind of steep turn here.
Stall.
Should I
Shirley.
reference the ground? Yeah, that's the great. Um.
So,
I mean, I got the stick all the way back. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna. Ooh, this isn't looking too good.
looks like the first one was a little better.
In fairness, I mean, like, I had to pull this off at 14 numbers, which is like half of where we were supposed to get to before the engines flamed out. So I don't really know what happened there.
Resetting. LaGuardia is behind us. Teterboro is too far. We're going in the Hudson.
Shirley.
Turn left. Heading
Shirley,
220
that's
to
not
align
really
with
a
the river.
that's not a factor, really. Shirley, that's not really a factor anymore. All right. So, if you want to fix the airplane, or you just want to tell us what to do from your safe place in the cloud.
We're on the ground at LaGuardia. Let me get you airborne
Me.
again.
I
Stand
guess
by.
kind of.
Shirley wants to get us airborne again. Let's see what it does.
You're airborne but stationary.
Airborne but
What?
stationary.
What?
That's not a situation you want to be in.
Oh, Shirley, you were doing so well. Okay, set us at altitude. Put us at like 5,000 feet and like 200 knots. And then we'll see if it works. Then you can recover here.
Okay.
Done. You're at 5,000 feet, 200 knots.
5,000 feet.
LaGuardia is
Okay,
behind
yeah,
us.
I like that. I get a
Teterboro
little
is too.
advantage here.
Joe gets a little advantage. You want to turn on the APU for us?
APU is already running. You're descending fast and in a right bank. LaGuardia is behind us. Teterboro is too far.
All right.
We're going
well,
in the Hudson.
Let's
Turn left, heading
turn
220
it
to
around.
align with the river.
Stall.
Shirley, we're getting some stall warnings. I don't really know why.
All right. That's
You're in a
it.
steep bank.
Oh, that's why, because you're in an extremely steep bank.
So basically, it's legit.
Yeah.
All right, understood.
You're a little too high for that one.
Yeah. So what are we doing here?
You gotta do a circle. You gotta like go back, but you can't complete a complete turn.
2,500.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. I think maybe a complete turn is possible. Just need
Okay,
to
do it.
Yeah, just take it a little slow.
Oh, what's the problem now?
I don't know. Can we turn off that beeper? It's really interfering with my concentration. Yeah, if I want to pull off a miracle here, I need my full faculties.
Joe might actually land it in the actual river.
I mean, it's looking possible, but I like the look of that runway. You know, it's a lot simpler. Like, we're not going to need any ferries in order to execute the miracle of just landing on a runway.
If you could do this as a noob, then I'll let you fly the air tour.
Yeah. I mean, can we send this footage over to like, Air Swiss or whatever the airline was? Oh.
Atlantic, dude.
Okay, Virgin Atlantic. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna make it.
Put
You
me
also
behind the wheel. Okay, you know what? Like, I got a backup plan here.
You're right. You do actually have the backup plan.
You know what though? I think I got this.
You're gonna stall it, dude.
Yeah, I mean it's a little tight, but oh, I don't really like the way that's going. Okay.
Oh, the screen's blacked out again.
Okay. I don't really know why the screen keeps blacking out. That's weird. But okay, that bridge is really not something that I planned for.
It's definitely killing your vibe.
I think we got enough speed to clear it. And if not, like, it's gonna be a very aggressive. Let's get that landing gear up, Shirley.
Shirley, the landing gear is up, but put the flaps all the way down. Pull back, dude. What? Wait, what?
It's another miracle on the.
What? How? What? That makes 0 sense. All right.
All right, get that car out of the way.
Oh.
You know what? Now this is kind of great. We don't even need any ferries. Like, they can just walk right off the wings.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Miracle of the Hudson is hard. It is not easy.
I mean, this looks like a miracle to me. You could just walk right off the wing and just jump on that street right there. Like emergency services has arrived. Maybe they had something more important to deal with. I don't know.
So let's watch that again. And then, how did that go? I forgot this part. Oh, there we go. Actually, it wasn't
You're
half
on
a
the
bad.
ground.
Nah, Shirley, stand by. It wasn't half a bad, kind of landing. Your speed was all right. Having the gear would have helped.
Yep.
But these things, you landed directly on the taxiway, almost perfectly aligned with the taxiway. And then you kind of scraped it. Oh yep, it's doing the whole wing flappy.
Right on center line.
Right on center line. Okay.
That was
All right.
actually pretty impressive for a first attempt. You kept the wings level and hit the taxiway dead center. The real Sully would... That was a solid effort. You kept it straight.
Shirley just keeps
You're
forgetting that we're
airborne.
not going to... I'm disconnecting the sim. But, okay, one more thing that we got to do before we call it, all right? We just got to do... I'm gonna pause this and, There we go. This is a good part. See, that's the uncomfortable part for me, is that.
Yeah.
If you had timed it correctly, maybe.
I just didn't know there was a bridge there.
Yeah, all right.
Really killing my vibe.
All right, so last thing here. Let's go and take a look. We're going to do one quick look at how we did. So let's go ahead and end this, and we're going to go to the logbook. And actually, we can hop into this, and we can see both the flights. And so that'll be kind of where we leave it off today for everybody who's tuned in or watching on YouTube. Thanks. And we can go ahead and see the post-flight analysis. Most likely this will load in a few seconds. There's just a huge amount of tiles and everything. If not, we'll take a look at some of the data view here. Sometimes it does take a minute for all the tiles of New York City to load. So we'll start with this one. But that's not that bad. So the first one was this. This is the first one. Pretty much an impossible turn was attempted, I would say. And it doesn't quite look... Oh, yeah. It's not quite aligned with what we saw in X-Plane in terms of that takeoff. But...
It's also not quite aligned with the miracle, given that I thought this was
Oh,
the
wait,
miracle
wait,
of the
wait,
Hudson,
wait,
not
wait,
the
wait,
miracle of the East River.
Oh, wait, here's the first one. This was the first one. Okay. So I made it all the way back to Hunt's Point. And that happened. We'll figure out what's going on with this. Maybe we got to do a software update to make it propagate again and everywhere, or maybe it's just a little slow. That would be fun to see that. We'll post some pictures or something. But the airspeed, I am really interested in that. So 153 knots almost the entire time for the entire extent of the takeoff. And then for landing, yeah, we got a little slow, 152, and then we're done. But interesting. All right, Joe's got to leave, so we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out. All right, bye. Oh, here it is. That. This is yours.
I mean, just neither of us had any shot of making it to the Hudson.
Neither of us had any
chance.
chance. I know. Totally agree. And then this was mine. I almost made it, but it was pretty tough. I needed to do light speed. All right. See you later.